Okay, so this isn't just some story about getting fired. No, no, no. This is a masterclass in corporate chess, where one person armed with a single overlooked clause in a contract turns a career execution into a brilliant, brilliant checkmate.
It all kicks off at 5 a.m. You get this text. Don't go in today, trust me. I mean, can you imagine getting that from the top lawyer of your absolute biggest client? Hours before the most important pitch of your year. This isn't just a heads up, it's a giant flare signaling that your whole world is about to catch fire.
And what's on the line? Just this. $412 million, yeah. This isn't just any client, This is the one that basically keeps the lights on for the whole company. And they never send 5 a.m. texts unless something is about to go very, very wrong.
So who sent it? A guy named Aaron Patel. He's the senior counsel for that massive client. And our hero, Kayla Bennett, a strategic account lead, has been busting her butt for a year, all leading up to this 11 a.m. pitch. But Aaron, this guy does not do drama. So when he tells her to stay home, she knows something's up. She doesn't argue, doesn't even question it, just texts back, okay, and, well, braces for impact.
All right, so let's meet the villain of our story, the new VP, Eli Daniels. And man, you can just feel the clash here. On one side, you've got Kayla, right? She's the legacy DNA, the one who built this entire relationship on years of actual trust. And then you have Eli. This dude literally introduces himself with a LinkedIn QR code and spouts off about reimagining enterprise relationships. Total tech bro vibe. He sees her experience not as a strength, but as like an old relic getting in his way.
And get this is what Eli actually said to her just 2 weeks before. Your legacy here, and legacies are what we build from, not on. I mean, can you even? The condescension is just dripping off that sentence. He's basically patting her on the head like, thanks for your service, old-timer, now let the real visionaries handle it. Just a total, fundamental dismissal of her value.
So, the stage is set. Kayla's at home, just like the client told her to be, and boom, the trap is sprung. Eli doesn't have the decency to call a meeting or even pick up the phone. Nope. He ends her career with a cold, little email using her obedience to the client's warning as an excuse, calling it a no-show. So brutal. And this is what hits her inbox at 9:15 a.m. The subject line? Decision final. That's it. Just 2 words, but man, they hit like a ton of bricks. There's no room to talk, no chance to explain anything. It's just done.
And then you read the email itself, it's just unbelievably cold. He twists her absence into her choice, immediately takes over her pitch, and just shoves her off to HR. And that little good luck at the end, that's just a final little twist of the knife.
So, what's your move here, right? Most of us, we'd be freaking out. Panic, rage, plotting some kind of epic revenge on Glassdoor. But Kayla? Nope, not her style.
She doesn't fire back a nasty email. She doesn't make a scene. Instead, she just calmly walks over to her office, opens this fireproof drawer, and pulls out one specific document, a hard copy of the original master contract she negotiated years ago. See, she knows something Eli has no clue about. The game is far from over. In fact, it's just getting good.
Fast forward to 11 a.m. Eli struts into that client's boardroom, all smug, thinking he's already won. But he is completely clueless. The vibe in that room is ice cold. The client's CEO, a woman named Rhonda, is just staring him down. You could cut the tension with a knife.
And what does Eli bring to the table? Oh, just a whole bunch of corporate buzzword bingo. He's talking about synergy, nimbleness, how he's going to move the needle with his pod-based approach. He thinks he sounds like a genius, but to everyone else in that room, he sounds like a walking, talking, empty LinkedIn post.
And I love this description of the CEO, Rhonda. Her body language had all the warmth of a locked safe. She is not buying a single word of Eli's song and dance. Not one. He's putting on a show, and he doesn't even realize he's totally locked out. And then, the first shot is fired. The client's CFO, Terrence Marshall, just cuts right through all the BS with this one question. It's so precise. He's not asking about synergy. He's asking about the one person who actually matters, the person Eli just canned.
And here we go. This is the moment, the climax. Eli starts fumbling, spitting out more jargon about cross-functionalized deliverables or whatever, but nobody's even listening to him anymore. They're all just waiting.
See, Eli thought he was so smart. He'd done his due diligence. He was going to reimagine the whole thing. But in his big rush to get rid of the old way, he completely missed the one tiny detail that was about to blow up his entire world.
Then Aaron Patel, remember him, the lawyer from the 5 a.m. text, he calmly opens up the contract and just points to one single clause. It's called key person dependency. And it says, termination of named staff shall constitute breach. And who is the named staff? You guessed it, Kayla M. Bennett. Oh man, Eli didn't just fire an employee. He just nuked a $412 million contract.
And then Aaron just delivers the knockout punch. He looks at Eli and says, Kayla wasn't legacy. She was the contract. Mic drop. Eli thought she was just an old piece of furniture. Turns out she was the whole damn foundation of the building.
The fallout? Oh, it's instant. The client just gets up and ends the meeting right there. Eli's career just implodes right in front of him. He's just left sitting there, staring at his stupid slides, while the client walks out and leaves him in the absolute wreckage he created. So naturally, the company starts freaking out. They go crawling back to Kayla, offering her a promotion, more money, the whole 9 yards. They try to spin it as an opportunity to reintegrate your leadership. But let's be real, it's not an apology. It's a desperate Hail Mary to fix the giant, contract-breaching mess they're in. But Kayla, she's got all the power now. And the way the tables turn is just beautiful. Check this out. First, she's fired as the strategic account lead. Then, she's offered a promotion to senior director. But what does she accept? A job as principal consultant, hired directly by the client. She didn't just get her job back, she leveled up and left her old company completely in the dust.
And this final quote from Rhonda, the CEO, to Eli is just perfect. She tells him, "You replaced a vault with a vending machine. Don't look surprised when someone else takes the combination with them." I mean, what a burn. He took something valuable and secure and tried to replace it with something cheap and easy, and, well, he got exactly what he deserved.
So what's the big lesson here? It comes from Kayla, and it's so powerful. Real value, it's not in the buzzwords, it's not in the slick slide decks, it's in the deep relationships, the knowledge you can't just look up in a manual. Because at the end of the day, you don't replace roots with paper clips and expect the tree to hold.